What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video, man. Welcome back. It's your boy Jay. Y'all already know what the video is for today. I can tell by the title and the thumbnail. We are finally installing some ambient lighting. We got this kit from DH Styling. Shout out to DH Styling over in the UK. They said on their website it was going to take about 6 to 7 days to ship or get here. And guess what? It got here within 6 to 7 days from overseas. That is extremely cool. I'm gonna give out my honest opinion. I'm not sponsored by these people at all whatsoever, but I will give out my honest opinion. Installing them on the BMW 440i Grand Coupe, as they did as well on their install video. So y'all stay tuned. Let's get into this install. All right, cool. So we stopped by AutoZone, or I stopped by AutoZone real quick to grab a installation kit. This is for audio systems. However, it came with everything that I would basically need, which was wire cutters and the stripper part, as well as a T20 little pry tool for the door handles and doors and all the dash pieces and all that whatnot jazz. Electrical tape to tape everything back up. So let's first things first, like I said, we got to pop off this door piece, and there'll be 2 T20 screws in here that we got to take out, so as the rest for all of the other doors, as well as I think some stuff in the dash. But let's get this off real quick first, and then I'll catch you guys. Hold on. Oh, real quick, this comes with, so this is their universal lighting kit. This isn't necessarily specifically for these cars, but this is the universal one, which is the same one that they use in their video. So everything should route up and wire up perfectly fine. You got the door speakers, all that good jazz. Let's see what else we got. All the wiring and stuff. I'm gonna show you all this as I get into the install, but like I said, let me get this off first. All right, so we got it, and like I said, there's a T20 right there, T20 right there. Sorry, yeah, right there. And then literally pop these doors off. So let's do that. Let's do that. Alrighty, guys. Literally just a bunch of clips holding this on, so you will have to fight with it a little bit. Just saying. Alrighty, guys. After a 20-minute struggle, I'm not gonna lie, getting the door, this door off was insane. I can only imagine what the rest is gonna be like. Anyways. So now what we do is what the video says. We unplug this one, which I don't remember how he unplugged this, but I'm guessing either I'll find out on my own, or let's see. Yeah, hold on. Yeah. All right, so pretty much you literally just pull that off. You just pull it up. And so then there's a clip in here he was saying about, okay, yeah, that makes sense. So he was saying it might be easier to just pull this off, this whole little piece off right here, to make it easier to get up under there. So what you want to do is put your pry tool somewhere in right here, and then put a little flathead right here to pop that open. So let's do that real quick. All right, so we got the door card off. So he said next thing you're gonna do, yeah, we had a bunch of stuff in the door, but anyways, put that down. Next thing you want to do is remove. So you want to completely take off this. So this right here is going to be your original ambient lighting module, as you can see, where the ambient lighting is running through it. So basically what he did, just lit it. Wow. Not the worst thing in the world, mainly because this is about to be replaced anyway. So then what you do next after that is you want to come under here with like a little flathead or something, if you can see it. Kind of right there. Hey, I don't know if you can see that, but if you see that little clear white line, that's gonna be the ambient lighting strips you gotta pull out. So once you got your ambient lighting strip pulled through, it should look like that, and this should look like this. It might break somewhere in there, but it should all be pulled out. Next, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your little, like a little drill bit, something like that, and just screw a tiny hole right here into this third slot. So it goes the little triangle, then 1 2 3, and then drill it directly down into there, and then that's going to be the hole for your door handle lighting. So it's going to be right here, and you'll feel it. It's going to be right here for your door handle lighting. So yeah, do that. Give me 1 second, because now I have to put the light on here and then route it. All right, so now we got our door handle lighting plugged in right up under there, as well as our door lighting right there. Um, so next, what you do after you get that, you got to drill that out. Like I said, drill those out, and then what you want to do is super glue these down so these do not come off, so they don't rattle around everywhere. They say use hot glue in the video, but they also say you can use whatever glue. They just use hot glue because that's better. Super glue so far is working fine, no wobbling or wiggling. And then what you do, you get one of your LED strips and you route it back through right here where your original LEDs came out. So once you route that through, pull it all the way through, come all the way out until the wire back here is going through the hole, right? Then what you want to do is obviously you can cut it wherever you need to, but size it up the right way. And then I cut it just a little longer so it could be kind of perfect for me. And then I think what I'm gonna do, I don't have 3M, nor did they provide 3M in the box. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna super glue this, the top part, to the inside top part of this so you don't see this strip. So yeah, give me 1 second, let me do that real quick, hold on. The screws holding down the ambient lighting so those stick with the super glue. So what you do now is you wanna grab this wire. It's gonna look like this, it's gonna be a smaller one, just like this. Very small, very rectangular. So what you're gonna do is you wanna take the brown wire, you're gonna wanna take one of these wires that are obviously your connector wires, but take that brown wire, kind of shear it back a little bit, wrap that around, that way you don't have to solder it. Make sure it is tight. They said it in the video, if you make sure it's tight, you don't have to solder it. That looks good to me. I'm gonna tighten it down one more good time. But you can either use the red or the blue wire on here. So there's a red one, as you can see, red, and then there's the blue. So you can use red or blue. That's going to be your comfort or sport. I'm going to use the red like they did in the video, which is this middle one right here. I'm just going to have a red line down the side of it. But yeah, I'm going to use that one so that way whenever I put it in sport mode, it automatically turns on the lights. As well as you're going to want to use the same color wire for the rest of the doors as well too. So all right, now it should look something like this. I put a little extra electrical tape over it just in case. So let me get this back on and let me get everything else or the rest of the doors done, and then I'll show you guys about the dashboard and all that. So pretty much after that step, you're literally going to want to just plug everything up to the little module box that comes with it. It'll say left-hand door, right-hand door, and you just pop the door panels on. It's literally quite that simple for all the doors. If you're enjoying this video so far, like, comment, sub, and stay tuned, man. There's more. Alrighty, y'all. So I couldn't finish it yesterday. Unfortunately, we had some stuff to do. However, though, I was able to get passenger sides done, as well as this rear driver door done. This was the perfect one, meaning every clip went back into place just fine. Every screw is back in the door just fine. No hiccups, nothing. Now all that's left to do, oh, as y'all see, we just washed the car up a little bit. Got it looking a little beautiful with nice, a little perfect with nice. Only thing that needs to be done now is the interior, as you can freaking see, like, brother. I accidentally sprayed the inside of the car with the pressure washer by accident. But yeah, all that needs to be done is that door and then the dash. Oh Lord Jesus. Hey man, what y'all know about that? What y'all know about that Empire of the Sun? Y'all don't know that. Y'all ain't really tapped in like that, you feel me? This car looks so good when it's clean. So good. So, got that done. Everything popped back in nicely. Come to this side and you're just gonna pull out on this panel a little bit right here on the side. And this allows you to reach in here and just literally push on this vent and it pops out ever so easily. Just like, okay. Just like that. Gotten a little bit further, took that off, went on ahead and took that off. Then your piece right here with your dial on it, you're gonna put you can put your pry tool either back here or on the side like I did, and literally it'll pop right up. Pretty simple. Then you just unplug this from the back of that. Obviously, same again, pry tool on the side, either side, wherever. Pull that off. That comes off really easily. This stuff comes off very easily, and that's kind of, it's kind of nerve-wracking to think about, But same with this. Simply just pull up on something on here. Oh God, there it is. You can get your finger or hold on. It's a little dirty, but pull that out just like so. Yes, I know we need to get new buttons. Don't say anything. We've been getting other stuff right now. But anyways, yeah, pull that out, and then you just pull this little clip out, which you should just there it is. Yep. Pull straight out. Now we got two T20s. You're gonna pull this and pull this. To remove that, this pretty much just pops up. And you're gonna remove that plug and then your cigarette lighter plug right there. Remove the dash trim piece, which literally I put my hand up here just to try and see how easy it would be. I literally put my hand right here in this little crease, and it literally is popping out as we speak. So to get it off, you can literally come back here, push this out, so you can then unplug this. And so after that, then you got this other stuff you gotta unplug, but let me do that. It was actually only two things you had to unplug, which was that hazard light button thing and that little button right there if you see it. So as you can see, oh Lord, we've got our strip stuck down as good as we could. Same with that. Now it's literally just routing all these wires. I don't know if we're gonna do the footwells. I'm still deciding on that. I needed a cord, another one of these power cables, so I can be able to obviously have power for the lights. So I found this one in the box. I didn't have another one of the normal ones, but I don't think I'm gonna need the fuse in that piece. So we just gonna give it a shot, and same thing. Cut them on the end, strip them down, and then we're gonna you gotta use a cigarette lighter for the power supply, so it comes on with the ignition. So obviously brown is ground, and then red is the other one. So let's strip that back and get all of this pretty much routed. Alrighty, y'all, it is like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm just not getting finished, like wrapping everything up for real. So listen, we still got some figuring out to do with these lights, but without further ado, check it out. So I know this is just the dashboard strip lighting. I've got to figure out why I've got to go back in and probably fix some wiring or something, but I got to figure out why the door lights aren't working. Because once we get those working, this complete everything. So, but without further ado, look at there. That's just one of the settings. I got to go through all the settings and, mess with it, obviously, to our liking. But my girl got to see it as well. So, all right, y'all. It's the next day. I've been messaging the company back and forth about this issue. And, brother, I'm sitting here thinking the whole time, it's the wiring, it's this, it's that. Mini corn dog break. So what you got to do on here. So let's say turn the car electronics on, whatever. This dial right here has to be switched to that in order for the doors to work, right? So that means your headlights have to be completely on. So basically turn that on, and then the little brightness thing right here, you have to turn this all the way up. So this has to be all the way up to 100%. Car does not have to be started. But also go into your My Vehicle, go to Vehicle Settings, Lighting, and say Interior Lighting. And so you want to play with this. So I'm guessing the red wire, now that I'm thinking about it, is your sport. But so let's say I put it on. So I was in the sport ambient lighting originally, and it was not working. But when I switched it to classic, they cut on almost automatically. So once you get done plugging everything up, make sure, like I said, this is turned here, this is up on high, and you come in here and you mess with this as well. Another thing we're gonna do, click it back to classic, I want to make sure the brightness, oh yeah, it's all the way up on there. And so now, let me show you what these, you know what? I'm going to let you guys wait till the night. I'm going to let you guys wait till the night because I'm also going to get my girlfriend's reaction as well. So, you guys stay tuned. Oh, almost dropped y'all. Alrighty, y'all. So, got the lights installed, as y'all can see. Brother, look at this. Ah! Finally got the door cards working. Door cards look absolutely amazing. We're not going to turn the car completely on, but... brother, I'm so happy. Look at that, dog. Brother, this looks, let me turn these off. And then you got the app where you can go through it and obviously you can change things about it. Like, as you can see, the speaker lights currently changing as well as the doors. Then, you know, you just go through and kind of pick everything. Let's see. And then you've got part 1 and part 2. So we're trying to figure all this out as far as what is what or what goes where. So part 2 looks to be speakers. We've also got them on the back of the doors too. Let's see. Wheel, I don't know what that means. Okay, that's also the lights. So if we do unite though, hit that. Or gradient. Oh God. I'm so confused. Okay, so let's do sync. Okay, but yeah. So here's where you can change like the different types of patterns that it does. So you've got that. Got that one. Got that one, number 4, which is my favorite. It gives more of like a, I guess a Miami vibe almost. Then you've got rainbow colored. Pretty sick. You've got sports. Pretty sick. You've got meteor. Also pretty sick. Wait on it. Yeah. Then you got dazzling. Also pretty sick. Got pile up. Also pretty sick. And let me turn this down because Janae Aiko doesn't pay any of the bills. So you got rainbow color. I already showed you that. But you got different types of rainbow colors. You got that. You've got... This does not look the best. I'm going to be honest. There are a few parts where it just did not come out as good as I would have liked it to. User error. So that's pretty much my fault. Just something I've got to go through and obviously fix later on down the road. Basically, what I had to do, make sure your stuff, like your lights for the car itself, are either on automatic or where they're fully on. That's the only way. If you put them in, you see that? You put them in the regular, I guess that mode, which is just your DRLs, the doors won't work. The dash wheel, so lights have to be on. Okay, there we go. We flickered a little bit. Everything has to be on. Your headlights have to be on for them to work. As well as this little knob that turns down your dash. That also, see, if you only have it halfway, it'll flicker. It has to be at 100% so they can get 100% power. Yeah, man. Very happy. Her reaction, she loves them. Like I said, I wasn't able to get her reaction only because my phone was dead. So, like I said, we used her phone for it so she could go through everything and look at everything. But dude, this is so nice. This is so nice. But yeah, man. Next mod, I'm not gonna say that, but just know we got we better have some crazy stuff coming for this car and my car. This car finally has some nice ambient lighting in it. This part really is bugging me, so I might just fix it sometime later on this weekend. But that part is really bugging me. All I have to do is pull the strip down, all I have to do is pull the strip down like how that one looks, right? So it all sits flush. But dude, I'm excited. I love it. So y'all stay tuned, man. Y'all have a good rest of your day or night or whatever time it is for you. Keep chasing your dreams. Believe in God. Keep praying. You got this, bro. Got this. Anyways, that's a wrap for this video. Peace.